For most, the ocean is a dark, mysterious place. Pop culture references and movies have taught us that the scariest things in the ocean are mythical creatures and legends. What you have learned is false. This is the scariest thing in our ocean. On April 28th in the year 2000, Yuri Lipsky, an experienced Russian diver, took to the Blue Hole in Dahab, Egypt for a bounce dive that was routine. The Blue Hole, that is located off the Dahab, Egypt coast in the Red Sea, is considered one of the most dangerous diving spots in the world that has taken over 200 lives, including Yuri's. This is the story of Yuri Lipsky, who succumbs to the brutality of the sea in just 7 short minutes. How could such a routine dive become a fatal freak accident for Yuri Lipsky in just 7 short minutes? Let's play the clip. So what really happened? There are many key moments that give us valuable information, but it boils down to 2 theories among amateurs and professional divers alike: nitrogen narcosis and oxygen poisoning, otherwise known as the bends. Nitrogen narcosis is a drunken-like state that causes confusion to divers due to the inhalation of compressed air from your oxygen tank the deeper you descend. Essentially, the deeper and faster you dive into water, the more the air compresses due to the increase in pressure, resulting in longer breaths between exhalations, as compressed air will not fill the lungs as fast as compared to air at regular sea level. Similar to oxygen poisoning, oxygen toxicity occurs when your oxygen concentration is too high for the depth at which you are diving at. Symptoms of oxygen toxicity include nausea and vomiting, as well as difficulty breathing and dizziness. Nitrogen narcosis symptoms usually are the most prominent at depths of over 100 feet, but can also be experienced at waters as shallow as 6 feet deep. Oxygen poisoning usually occurs when the partial pressure of oxygen reaches 1.4 atmospheres or greater, which is essentially 187 feet or 57 meters. So how does this tie in with Yuri Lipsky? Well, Lipsky was assumed to have attempted a bounce dive, meaning that one dives quickly to a deep depth and ascends back up quickly. Since Yuri dived quickly down into the ocean, his air tank became more and more compressed the farther he went, which may have resulted in Yuri becoming confused, and thus, most of his cognitive decisions and rationale became inhibited. This would not have been a problem with Yuri had he taken more than one oxygen tank with him. You see, most divers take multiple sets of oxygen tanks with them, with a different mixture of gas in each one, to prevent nitrogen narcosis or oxygen toxicity. These are 2 very accepted theories as to what killed Yuri, but many other factors play into this as well. The most replayed part of the footage seen here on YouTube is what appears to be Yuri yelling "help." He can be heard struggling for breath, as he was most likely having chest pains. He starts to scream in panic as he descends deeper and deeper into the Blue Hole. Many have pointed out that either at this point Yuri was too intoxicated to help himself, or his buoyancy device has failed. The deeper and deeper that Yuri dives, the more red the camera becomes. Here, Yuri ditches his dive belt in a last-ditch effort to gain buoyancy, but of course that fails. In this clip here, it shows that Yuri has hit a maximum depth at about 91 meters, which is just over 300 feet. The average scuba dive is about 130 feet, meaning that Yuri had tripled the depth so fast and so quick in such a short amount of time. Yuri Lipsky's story is a reminder to all divers that proper planning and control is detrimental to a safe diving experience. Many factors play into Yuri's death, albeit his improper buoyancy control device, with a nitrox solution of nitrogen and oxygen combined, and failing to wait for another diver to assist with him on this dive. The footage was recovered 2 days later, along with the body, at the request of Yuri's family. So how did you guys like this style of storytelling? I'm always trying out new things to see what I like better and what suits you guys better. Subscribe for more stories and like for this style of content. Y'all have a nice day.